Really, Asia Bussey had a double-double second half. Only played 2 minutes first half. She got tired, started missing foul shots, but I'll tell you what, that's the difference this year's team than last year's team. We got a horse inside we can go into that they got a double and triple. But, you know, we probably my fault. I should have told them, introduced them to Asia earlier in the game, so that was probably my fault. But, you know, we was able to get the win. Gave up way too many offensive rebounds. That's something. I counted them up after the game. Their guards had about 13 of their 17, so our guards were trying to leak out. So we got some work to do. But overall, you know, I'm glad we got the win. It's a great win for us. You know, especially coming off Hawaii. I was afraid it was going to be a little bit leg weary and all that. But, you know, at times I thought we looked a little slow. But I thought Crystal Leary come in and did a great job for us, too, with 12 rebounds. We needed her energy off the bench. Bria Holmes, you know, hit some big shots. Hit a big three in the second half for us. I thought Taylor hit a big shot in the second half. But, you know, Asia Butsy, to me, was the difference in the game.
As much as obviously you need to get the ball to her, a few times I think they were trying maybe a little too hard to force it into her, and you were getting some turnover.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I don't know. I think if you look in there and you see 3 people on her, it's probably not open. You're probably going to kick it to somebody else that don't have anybody on them, I would imagine. So, you know, we just got to be a little smarter. Don't throw it to the person who has 3 on them. Throw it to the person who has nobody on them.
You shot 53% from the free throw line. Is that a concern going down the stretch?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. But if you look at it, if you look at the foul shots who missed it, other than Linda's hand, she normally hits her foul shots. She was 2 for 4. Everybody else just missed 1. Asia was 4 for 11. So, you know, she's shooting so far this season 71. Now, hell, that'll bring it down. Absolutely, but she'll be okay. She got tired. You know what? She only played 2 minutes first half, and I kept saying, you tired? And I was praying she'd say no. She just kept saying no, because I'm taking her out anyway. And she said she was tired. But I think she got a little tired, and then, you know, when you start missing them, it gets in your head. So she'll be fine. I'm not worrying about it. She's going to go to the foul line a lot, so she's got to get in the gym and start working on them a little bit more.
But you're going to have basically the rest of this week off, right? How do you approach that?
Well, I told them we're going to get them off tomorrow, get back at it Tuesday. I want them to watch film where we're not blocking out and that, and then we'll probably stretch them a little bit and get some shooting. Probably, I'm sure we'll do some block-out drills on Tuesday and some foul shots, and then Wednesday we'll really get after it hard. I think we leave Friday for Youngstown and then play them on Saturday.
Franklin, hitting the threes on the left wing there, always the same side. Just people just not getting out there.
She hit most of them, probably 4 of them against our zone. We were just getting sucked in too much. And then she hit a couple threes with our hands down. I mean, you know, she hit 4. She's probably a pretty good three-point shooter. We probably should be out there. And we just got sucked in a little bit in that zone, Todd. We got to work on that. We got, you know, I don't like to play a lot of zone. I put this 1-2-2 in. Our girls love to play it, but you know, we're worrying too much. We're taking people through too deep, and then just leaving on the rotation. We're not getting out there. So we got to work on that a little bit more, and we will.
You talked about playing a zone a little bit. Does that kind of help the players kind of like, I guess, have more energy for later on because they're playing the end?
I don't know. You know what? I think a zone makes you lazy, personally. I think a zone, you start standing around. You start standing around on the zone, then you go down on offense, start standing around. I'm not a big zone person, but because of all the fouls and all that, we're going to play it some. So, I got to become more of a zone person, I guess, and get enthusiastic about it. So, you know, because we're going to have to play it some. We're just going to play it some. I can't stand there and foul everybody out. I just can't do that. So we're going to have to be able to play a little bit of zone.
Like you've had some great outside, you've coached some great outside shooters here, some really beautiful shots. I mean, Bria Holmes, when she's shooting, you know, the way she just got a really sweet stroke.
Yes, she does. When she gets it going, her biggest thing, when she misses 1 or 2, and then she gets down on herself, she got to, you know, shooters got to quit worrying about that. Just, when you're hitting, just keep hitting. Hell, if you miss a couple in a row, who cares? Just keep shooting it. You know, it doesn't affect Taylor and some of the others. They just keep shooting, which I want them to. There are shooters. But there was a time in the game where we had to get it into Bussy. And you know, that's why, if you notice, I kept slowing them down, going like this, run our motion, because Asia, they couldn't guard Asia. We just had to slow it down and get it inside, go inside out a little bit.
Now, Mike, you talked about this 5-game stretch,
Yeah.
one of the tougher ones you've had.
Yeah.
I know the goal was 5-0, 4-1. Your thoughts on that?
Well, you're never happy, you know. But you know, after losing the first one, I'm extremely happy. We won the next 4. Without a doubt, these first 5 was the hardest I've been. This is my 13th year. I've never had start out of the season with this toughest schedule, our first 5 games. So, you know, after losing the first one to win the next 4, you know, that's great. But, you know, we just got to build on that, continue to get better. And at least we know our weaknesses right now. You know what I mean? When you play better teams, they expose your weaknesses. And we know what we need to work on to get better going into the conference right now. So that's the reason you play those type of teams.
Was this Virginia, this just a 2-game series?
Yeah.
Would you like to play
We'll
it
see.
again?
I don't think we are next year. I think they're having a hell of a recruiting class. No, I'm just kidding. No, I don't think we are, but we will. Yeah, Virginia's close. It's close for us and them. So, yeah, we'd like to eventually get them back on the schedule, some people.